Right, y'all. This is your Monday Night Raw review for January 6th, 2025. The debut episode of Netflix on Raw. I thought the show sucked, man. It was an embarrassment. All the hype, all the commercials, all the trailers, and this is the type of show we get for the first show. Just embarrassing, man. And don't be fooled by all the drone shots and all the camera angles. The show was not good, people. It was not a good show. And the number one reason why this show, in my opinion, why it wasn't good, because of this fool right here, man. I gotta say it. I gotta call it like I see it, man. This show was embarrassing, man. He wasn't even his final boss character. It was Dwayne Johnson, the corporate sellout, man. This was embarrassing, man. All right. So the show started with I like the video package to open the show. Triple H hypes the crowd. That was pretty much it. And then The Rock comes out. He thanks Cody. This made no sense at all. How did we go from last year him feuding with Cody? He wiped Cody's blood on the belt, on the Mama Rhodes belt that he had engraved on the belt. And then the night after WrestleMania 40, he told him, "Next time I come back, I'm basically coming for you," as like a threat. And now this is what we get. He was at Bad Blood. He did the throat slash thing, and then he left. And now we got this tonight. Like, what was this, man? Who was this guy, man? There's an imposter in the ring this on the last Monday, man. Was this jabroni, man? I don't know what the hell was going on with this show, man. But yeah, Cody was in the crowd. Hold on. With a dumb look on his face, he freaking thanked Cody and then he gave a shout out to Mama Rhodes after all last year. Man, what the hell? What is going on, man? Look at this goof over here. So yeah, that was pretty much it. This thing made no sense at all. So Izzy Rock's not doing WrestleMania this year, I guess. And he's not gonna win the Rumble unless this is a swerve and he's fooling everybody. This made no sense, man. All right, next up we had the tribal combat match, Roman Reigns versus Solo Sikoa for the winner to get the Ula Fala. So after a 1 hour stare down, they finally start the match. Solo threw a monitor at Roman's head, and then he threw the steps right there in the photo on Roman against Roman. Solo him with a chair, multiple shots. He wrapped the chair around Roman's neck. Roman moved out the way. Roman hit, and then Roman grabbed the chair. Then he hit him with a bunch of chair shots. He missed a concerto, tried Edge's move. Solo hit the spinning solo, got a 2 count. Roman hit the drive by, and then Roman set up the table in the ring. Solo grabbed the candlestick, he hit him with it, and then Roman hit the last ride, or he tried to do the last ride. He couldn't like lift them all the way or whatever, and he goes for the pin. One of the Tonga brothers, he pulls a ref out, and then Jacob Fatu he attacks Roman. Solo hit the Samoan spike. Then he hit on the ref. And then Sammy and Big Jim come out, attack the fake bloodline. Roman hits the spear. Ref runs out or the second ref came out to make the count. Solo kicked out. And then KO came out. He hit a stunner on Roman. Roman kicked out. And then we had Cody, KO. They're battling. They trade punches into the crowd. Roman hit the Superman punch and the spear for the 3 count. And then after the match, let me just get to it. It looks like Paul Heyman's about to put the Ulufala back on Roman Reigns around his neck. We got The Rock shows up. Then he comes out. He puts a Ulufala on Roman after Heyman gives it to him, and then that was it. So it's just like a tease for next year. Are they not going to do Rock Cody at WrestleMania this year and just go straight to this match? I wouldn't mind it. Unless they can put a really good storyline together for Rock and Cody, but hopefully we get Rock and Roman next year if Rock and Cody doesn't happen this year or next year. So yeah, that was it for that. That was an okay match. Typical Roman Reigns match. Starts off slow, then a bunch of people interfere, and then Roman usually wins. It was pretty obvious he was gonna win. Like, why would they have Solo win and he becomes a tribal chief? That made no sense. So yeah, Roman's a tribal chief again. Got through the Fala, and now are they gonna kick Solo out the bloodline? New the fake bloodline, and then it'll be the Tonga brothers with Jacob Fatu, I guess. We'll see what happens with that. And Roman's most likely gonna enter the Rumble. And we got John Cena come out, cut his promo, typical Cena promo, pandering to the crowd like he always does. Says he goes over his history. It says experts are throwing out names, who he will face. 17 championship, never gonna happen. Says it would take a miracle. You'd have to win the Royal Rumble. And he says he's gonna win. He's probably one of the favorites to win. Cena, Reigns, or CM Punk. They're probably one of the three that's gonna win. If The Rock's not in it. If The Rock's in it, he's gonna win the Rumble. Pretty obvious there. Yeah, just typical Cena promo. Pretty much it. All right, next up we got Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan. Liv hit the Oblivion on the chair, and then she hit the Three Amigos, and then Liv hit a frog splash for a 2 count, and then Rhea hit two Riptides for the win. It was pretty obvious Rhea Ripley was going to retain. Like, this feud has been going on forever, so hopefully this is the ending point and she can move on to something else. Because these two have been feuding forever, man, since like last year. Then after, this is kind of funny. Oh, they have it. Okay, so Dom wanted to get Rhea back. They hug each other. Shiloh blows him, and then Michael Cole on the commentary calls him a gold digger. Thought that was hilarious. He's like, "Oh, Dom just wants whoever's the champion right now." So we tried to leave Liv Morgan for Rhea. So now is Liv Morgan gonna turn on Rhea or turn on Dom? Does he try to go get back with Rhea Ripley? See what happens. And then this was kind of random. Undertaker just shows up. This was so random, yo. The whole point of having legends on the show is to either further a storyline or to give a boost to like a rising superstar. How much over can Rhea get with this? With Undertaker just coming out there and endorsing her or whatever. Cool moment for her, I guess, but I thought this was kind of pointless. Made no sense at all. All right, next up we had what was it? Oh yeah, Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. Jey Uso wins. I don't really care for this match. Wasn't Drew McIntyre was supposed to like he's got a hit list and he's going after everybody in the bloodline, the old bloodline, OG bloodline, and he beats Sammy, but then he loses to Jey Uso. This makes no sense, man. He should be like in the world title picture by like end of the year, man. He should be the one knock off either either Cody or Gunther. I wouldn't mind it, but Jey Uso wins the Yeet man. He won, so I don't know. Drew just keeps freaking talking all this trash and he just keeps losing. Like, what's the point, man? At some point, people just stop believing you, and then pretty much it. But it doesn't feel like he's gonna win the world title at all this year. Maybe next year, man, but who knows? But yeah, I like Drew McIntyre, man. He should be the world champion at the end of the year. We have to wait and see what happens with that. All right, next. This was insane. Hulk Hogan got booed out of the building, man. Wrestling fans cannot let it go, man. That racist rant. Well, like 10, 15 years ago, whenever it was. They just can't let it go, man. Jimmy Hart with him, yo. Jimmy Hart probably thought the people were booing him, man. No, man. They were booing Hogan, man. They're probably cool with you, but not with the Hogan. I thought it was hilarious. Funniest moment, easily all night. Funniest moment. But yeah, whatever. All right, next up, we got the main event: CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. 90% of this match was GTS, curb stomp, and pedigree. That's all this match was, man. I thought it sucked. It was just spamming finishers like a WWE 2K. The match sucked. All right, Punk hit a swinging neck breaker from the top rope. Seth went for the GTS. He hit it, and then CM Punk rolls out the ring. Punk hit a curb stomp for a 2 count. Seth got hit the GTS. He got an ear fall. Seth hit the pedigree on the announce table. And then he hit a pedigree in the ring for a 2 count. Rollins hit the curb stomp, got a near fall, and then Punk hit the GTS for the win. And then on the post Netflix show, apparently CM Punk called out the two current heavyweight champions, Cody Rhodes and Gunther. So will he finally get his WrestleMania main event and win the Rumble? We'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be either Punk, Reigns, or Cena. If The Rock doesn't show up in the Rumble. But yeah, so yeah, I just thought the Netflix episode sucked. Not a whole lot excited for it. Pretty obvious who's gonna win the big matches: CM Punk, Reigns, and Rhea Ripley. So we'll see what feuds everybody moves on to after the Royal Rumble, or yeah, we should get a clear picture of the WrestleMania card. Who's gonna feud with who heading into WrestleMania 41. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. All right, this is my review for the debut episode of Raw on Netflix. See ya.